français. And it over. What? Anyway, Kerbal. Let's finish our big rocket. We make big explosion. But I only have sugar. Give me water with sugar. More. Yeah, Doom, you can do that here. Sure, why not? But yeah, you should probably let the people know what you're doing. What if you post your design on the War Thunder forums? I still can't believe that. I cannot believe that. Did you guys hear about that? Somebody on the War Thunder forums was playing, and they were playing with like a tank or something. I don't know the exact story, right? And let's just say it was an Abrams for whatever reason. Like, just bear with me. I know it was something different and not exactly the same thing. But somebody saw it and was like, this doesn't work like the real life thing. If this worked like the real life thing, it'd be the best tank in the game. And people who are on the forums are like, well, how do you know? How do you know it doesn't work like that? Oh, this is how it works. You guys are stupid. This tank should kill every other tank. Here, let me show you how it works. Let me show you the PDF, the operations manual. Here, just take a look. See, it doesn't work this way. I should be winning every time. That is literally what happened. Okay. Multiple times from multiple countries. Bro, it's not our fault you suck at the game. What's wrong with you? Tank kills everything. Good reference. Like, what? Gene, you know how we have the NASA technical report server? We have NTRS, and the NTRS is all public domain. That's why I don't have any problem with showing NTRS stuff on the stream, like PDFs about rockets or whatever. Some bonehead shared the technical reports for the F-16. Like, oh my god, you're a freaking moron. Yep. I get totally triggered in video games only because I know I should play better than I actually am. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Whining about realism in video games makes no sense. It makes no sense. It's a game. If you want real, just go do real things. Or learn how to do the real things and make sure you go through the proper channels when you do it. Yeah, Gene. Well, it was something. It was enough to make a stir, dude. Let me put it that way. I mean, the F-16 is a 50-year-old plane that they're still upgrading and modifying. What, Gene? What block is the 16 up to? Like block 50 or something? Like we're lucky if SLS gets to block 2. Nice, goalie. Block 70 or so. Took me a while to remember it, but a fun propellant is zinc sulfur. Okay. Hang on. 2 days ago, I shared a video of a parked 747 getting lifted by a typhoon. A follower showed me this video of a 747F at Mojave. It wants to fly again. It wants to fly again, bros. It wants to fly. Look, it wants to fly again. The 747's like, no! No! Don't take me apart! I want to fly! I'm still good! I'm still good! That's just sad. I don't like that at all. Anyway, so we're back to Super Heavy launch vehicles in Kerbal. We were just finishing up our propulsion. Eugene, don't War Thunder us, okay? Speaking of gigantic rockets, we're working on this sucker. That's nope. That's not what I clicked on. All right, let's go over here. There you go. All right, so put 33 smaller engines in. We don't have to worry about that in KSP, dude. So what we need to do here, we're just basically got to finish putting this sucker together. We got to run some struts to make sure that this thing works right. So we can run a strut from there to there, but that strut needs to be... Oh, boy. Dude, yeah, we need some different editor controls here, man. All right, I gotta basically run the struts to hold this whole thing together because that's a lot of engines moving a lot of parts very quickly. So yeah, we gotta work with this here. So I believe the first strut that we can run should be basically from fuel tank. Got to figure out ways to hold these rocket engines in place, and it seems like Kerbal 2 doesn't like the doesn't like strutting eight times over like this. It really doesn't like it. All right. Well, let's go 8x sim to the fairing plate. Actually, you know what? Going from engine to fairing plate like that is... The game doesn't really like... that's not what I clicked on. This is getting tough, trying to weave through this spider web of parts. Let's go back and forth like that. There we go. Now down here, I need... Basically what I'm doing is building out a thrust structure. The thrust structure here is designed to hold this whole thing together. Because, once again, this is a heavy rocket, and we have a lot pushing up on this thing. Go one by one? We might have to, Doom, yeah. No, Erudite, no.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Dude, I can go buy rocket engines from a hobby store in the States, dude. Yeah, I can buy rocket engines from the hobby store. You just need to be. I mean, I don't even think you need to be over 18 for this. You just buy them. Hey, Tedster, 9-month resub. There was a SpaceX launch, Eukerman. You missed it. Yeah, Erudite, I just bought this at the store. I think you need to be 18. Yeah, you can just go build a model rocket. Now, once again, it's the quantity. The quantity is what's going to raise flags. If you buy too much, then somebody will be like, this guy's buying a lot of that. And as long as your rocket doesn't go over 1,000 feet, you're fine. Anything under 1,000 feet is unregulated airspace. Like, if you go over 1,000 feet, then now you just piss the FAA off. Yeah, don't. They got a number for you to call. Don't do that. Oh, yeah, Canadian. Sure, that's good. Nobody will put that together, you genius. Anyway, let's finish up with this rocket. What's that in meters? 333 meters. It doesn't matter what it is in meters. Everybody uses feet for altitude because planes were invented here. Yeah. That doesn't look too bad at all. Oh, the top of the nose cone's peeking through there. Perfect. Well, it didn't like that. Put a tube there first and it'll resemble super heavy. Oh, look at all these extra struts here. That's good. How many struts did that just place? Oh, no. No, I'm not hitting undo. I haven't had luck using undo correctly. It just placed 8 in 8x symmetry, dude, so that was like... honestly, I'm just reloading. I'm not trying to go through there and figure all that crap out. The nose cone was an 8x symmetry, so doing 8x symmetry off of an 8x part, the game should figure that out just fine, but I guess it didn't. I guess it didn't. So here's what we'll do instead. No, it doesn't like that. Okay, it doesn't like double stacking the symmetry like that, which is interesting, but that's alright. We could always just run them manually. You know what? I'm going to hard pass on that. That's a lot of struts to run. Nah, it's... I like that is just... I don't think we necessarily need it. I'll tell you in a second. It's a guess. I had it set to assembly. Suddenly Electron.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Arc 11-month resub. Thanks, man. You're not putting SRBs on it? I don't think we need them. You know what? We might need 8 hold down points now that I'm really thinking about this. So, yeah, let's do 8. Just because we'll go the super heavy route. All right. Oh, you know what, Doom? You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to strut the first stage to the second stage. We should probably go and do that. Yeah, literally a decoupler is the only thing connecting those. We should probably, yeah, probably fix that. Yeah, doesn't matter how good we can leapfrog our struts. If it does that, we're gonna have a bad day. Or if we don't get it right, yeah, it's not gonna work that well for us. I need an outer set of struts here. I think we're going to do a little bit of a weird one. And we're going to go from fuel tank to other fuel tank. So 4 times up here, and then go through to there, like that. Excellent. Okay. That might hold it. Let's just reload. Make sure. At this pace SpaceX is going, you should just turn this into a 24/7 stream. Yeah, that'd be cool, right? What's the next one? We got another one tomorrow. The 30th at 10:29 a.m. Ooh. Oh, 10:29 a.m. Oh. That I'm gonna actually we'll be here for that. We'll be here for transport and tracking layer tranche 0 flight 1. We'll be there for that. I'll be here tomorrow, but I'll cover that in the garage. During your off hours, just run the live YouTube channel with ads. The live YouTube channel? That's using a pleb booster? Oof. All right, dudes. Ready to see what this thing can do? It's probably going to break. Let's see. First Triton test. Good. Our first test of the day. Now, if it doesn't blow up on the pad, that means, you know, we're on the right track. Okay. All right, not bad. Huh. Okay. All right, that's progress. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Just needed to check on something real quick. All right, let's, why is the gyro spinning? Because it's, the SAS is trying to keep us pointed straight up. I mean, it's going up. That's good. Yeah, right, 48, yeah. I mean, it looks... That looks pretty good, man. It's not moving, guys. Yeah, no. Our leapfrog rule, it works pretty good. If the thing doesn't make it, structure is not the reason why. It is bending. The rocket's bending a little bit. Where it's compressing because we're at max Q. So the rocket did deflect a little bit, just a teeny bit though. I'm not sure how separation is going to go. I don't think the decoupler can impart enough force onto this thing to get it to separate. We might need a separator rocket. Or 3, or 8. Yeah, see, in rocket science, this is called brute forcing. Brute forcing the issue. Past 500, okay. Dude, yeah, we still got plenty of fuel left. 600 meters a second. If our staging velocity gets to like 800, 900 meters a second, yeah, it'll make it. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna call it now. It'll make it. I mean, remember, I designed this first stage to boost back and land. So, we would basically be flaming out like right around now. Yeah. Alright. We'll burn it till it's empty and we'll see what it does. We can get rid of the arrow. Stand by for Miko. Throttling back first stage to reduce G load. Good upper stage ignition. Good staging. Stand by for fairing separation, which, yeah, that's gonna be fun. throttle back just a little bit and... Did the fairings doing that delete go down thing just blow up my second stage? No, that blew up the second stage, whatever that was. whatever that was. That blew up the second stage. Yeah. Please somebody clip that. That was pretty funny, man. Well, yep, the fairings are down there. That's good. Yeah, dude, it karate chopped me. What is that? What is this? What got shot off into the Oh, that's that thing. Oh, no. Wait, what kind of orbit was that in? Hold on. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. No, it does that every time. Those are struts that it shoots off into the void, 453. What's going on with the left corner of the screen? Victory, do I look like I know what's going on in that situation just a second ago? Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Oh, dang it, Bobby. What if they want their steak well done? Well, we ask them politely but firmly to leave. Use the streamer. You should know these things. What's that line in Spaceballs, Hellfish? I don't know what to do! Helmet, help me! I don't know what to do! I can't make decisions! I'm a politician! Seriously though, that thing worked really well. I assure you and your viewers, there's no problem with the combination to the ear. I thought the same thing as well. I know, alright. Bye. So, yeah, fellas, a couple of things here and there. You know, the fairing not chopping us in half. That would probably be something we should fix. I mean, that worked pretty well, dude. The TWR, though. Well, we suspected that the TWR would be about 1.1 off the pad, Hellfish, and I'd say I did a pretty damn good analysis there. Yeah, that's pretty freaking good. Let's see what our fairing impulse is. Can you unclamshell the fairing? Yeah, we could. But it doesn't remember to unclamshell it. That's with 1,000 ejector force, huh? Oh boy. So payload mass that time was 288 tons, guys. Yeah, I originally had wanted Triton to lift like 500. But yeah, it's 280. Um, the reason why is because if we're going to move, I was thinking about it, and if we're going to move a singular mass that far into space, or we need to move that big of a mass into space in one shot, it's most likely going to be hydrogen. And I don't think I could fit 500 tons of hydrogen in the volume of the entire rocket. So, yeah, I downrated it to 300 from 500. 500 would be moving Methalox into space, which makes absolutely no sense. Does the camera still always go wonky when you go to the launch pad? Solange, I got your message, by the way. Thank you. It does for my brother. I believe that it takes the camera angle of the last vehicle you were using. So if you, like, have a ship up in space and then you switch down and you move to the VAB, it'll do orbital view. But if you, like, have a space shuttle and you went and you landed your space shuttle and you switched to another vehicle and put a new rocket on the VAB, it'll inherit the last camera that you used, the last camera setting that you had. I think that's what it's doing. Why don't you move these into space? Oh, damn, got him. Oh, damn. Damn, son. So yeah, I think we're gonna need some separator motors. I think the flea, honestly, would make a good separator motor. I'm being serious. I think that would make a great ullage engine. Yeah, exactly, Aqualux. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Too heavy? How much mass does the flea have? 1.5 tons is kind of inconsequential. Yeah, I really wish we had burn time here, but I don't think we do. It burns 119 kilograms a second. And how much propellant do we have? 450 kilograms. So 4 seconds. Am I stupid? Oh no, 1.05. I'm thinking about that wrong. I used the dry mass and not the wet mass. That should be about 10 seconds of burn time. How does its thrust compare to Starship, both at liftoff? Just curious, since this is 10-meter diameter. Starship has way more thrust. Wet. Closed loop thuds might give you more bang in a smaller space. Thuds for ullage motors, Urban? Nah, I'm good. Actually, right there should be about 4 seconds of burn time. Don't want to do a little hot staging? No, I'm good. I'm good, bud. Huh. No, that looks strange. They look like, it looks like a cone head. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Probably don't want to paint an SRB dark like that. That probably not going to end well. Probably wouldn't end well in real life. Okay, so these are ullage motors, guys, basically separator motors. In real life, you'd use tank ullage to settle the propellants, and that's basically what this is going to do for the most part. I'm just going to make a housing so the SRB isn't like hanging out the side here. There we go. Now we're talking. Hey, guys, look. Tube. Nice. Tube. Ad time. Alright, Jackal. That'll piss people off doing that, man. Tube. There. Now we're talking. Now that looks smexy. All right, cool. All right, we're going to go for another test here in a moment. So those are our separator motors. Yeah. Guys, I'll be honest with you, I really wasn't Okay. I'll be honest with you. I had a good idea about how this thing was going to perform based off of the analysis and based off of, you know, what we saw with our, like, mock-up rocket over there. I had a good idea. I'll be honest with you. I totally wasn't expecting it to basically just get into space the first try. I wasn't expecting the first stage to perform flawless. Yeah, the first stage, the only problem with the first stage was the only problem with the first stage was the separation. That's it. Other than that, literally everything else went fine. What's that? Oh no. No. Ghost struts everywhere, man. Oh no. How many of those are in there? Oh crap. Why did it save this version, man? Hold on. Crap. Yeah, I loaded the autosave, didn't I? Because we restarted the game, and it must have loaded up the save that had all those phantom struts in there. Don't trust that. I don't trust that, so I'm gonna have to remake those separator motors, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. You know, I just like doing more work. $528, 601. That's the one that we launched. This one right here. Or 538. That was what I saved right before our launch attempt. So this should have none of those ghost struts just hanging up. Nope. That's supposed to be there. Yep. Okay, cool. Cool. This is the one that we launched. You're a ghost strut. Why would you say something so hurtful? Your language is offensive. Can't attach to the direct outside of a fairing, so I have to attach it to a part and then move it out here to make it look like it's attached. It's okay. Building this over again is not going to take nearly as long. There we go. Make sure to deduct ghost struts from your taxes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a good idea or something. Yeah, there's a limit. In Kerbal 1, there used to not be a limit, which was very nice. Yeah. Tube. Oh. Yeah. What did that get attached to? That's good. Tube. You just gotta attach something to activate tube. Alright. Let's try this again. I'm not sure what we should do with the fairing. We gotta get the fairing to get away from us. The problem is my fairing weighs like 30 tons or something. Yeah. Hey, thanks, dude. Right on. Appreciate it, dude. We don't need that anymore. And we frankly don't need this either. That was for testing. So let's save this. Block 1. Let's call block 1F for one final. There we go. Hey, Slow, what's going on? After 14 hours of coding, I'm here just in time for the launch. Yeah. Cool, man. Delete the autosave description? Oh, that's what does that? I want full thrust, half the fuel. Alright, Triton. Here we go. I can't believe how well that held together, Doom. Can you believe that? It goes towards the center of the planet Aqualux. Pointing radial in might fix that, but that would mean I would need an attitude control system on my second stage. Which, because we have that SRB right there, it isn't that hard to do. It's the ullage motor. Okay? It's just the ullage motor. Doom, how do you say ullage motor in a French with a French accent? Ullage moteur. Décollage. À tous de Didio. Pretty much. Ullage moteur. Oh, wait, they're in 3x symmetry. That's not really going to help if they're in 3x sim, to be honest with you, so screw that. Très bien. Merci, mon ami. Je m'appelle Baguette. Alright. Well, maybe I'll put the ullage motors in 4x symmetry on the next test flight. Was that an explode? I'm not. I saw nothing. Well, wheelage. What? Wheelage? Yep. Okay, that's weird. All right. Male C. You know, I'm not that far from Montreal, man. I hear a lot of French-speaking people. I can't believe how well that holds together. I can't believe that. Freaking Triton, man. Look at that thing. Alright. Go for hamsters. Roger, hamster. Beaver program complete. Money, isn't this incredible? It's gotta be some kind of a record! Everyone loves the Slinky. You gotta get a Slinky, Slinky, Slinky. Go, Slinky, go! Magnifique! C'est magnifique. Très bien. You'll flip if you go too fast, 95. Drive safe. Got him. You hate Slinky? What do you mean hate a Slinky? That's like saying you hate a teddy bear. What's wrong with you? Manly moment. Were you taught to hate teddy bearish child? You were taught to hate teddy bearish child. You do not like it. We turned a little bit too much. Yeah, this one might flip anyway, 95. We'll see. Yeah, it was too much beaver turn. Dynamic pressure is 10,000 pascals and increasing. Are you gonna go do karate in the garage? Yep. The RQ-180 has been named Shikaka, aka the Great White Bat. Shikasha. Shish Kebab, Shawshank Redemption, Chicago! You're out of there. Paralight, 57-month resub. Yeah, we're past max Q. everything's looking good here. Nice smooth ride. Vehicle is now supersonic. Psst, your balls are showing. Bumblebee Tuna. He's good. With my help, he could be the best. So why is thing built? Sentences mostly. A little bit of grammar. It's a pretty good reason. No one messes with the two. Yeah, still looking good here, dudes. Have you ever had a dream where you want to do so much that you could do anything? Ace, you got any more of that gum? That's none of your damn business, and I'll expect you to stay out of my personal affairs. You're a weird guy, Ace. Weird guy. Quinzuacha. What do you say? Let me guess. White devil, white devil? Yes. You speak what you do? Okay. Shut that off. No, EJ isn't tired. Okay, maybe a little bit. Alright, stand by for Miko. Let's see if our separator motors did the job. Dude, what a beast of a first stage this thing is. It's a frickin' monster. Alright, there we go. Ullage motor ignition. Stand by for upper stage. Oh. Eee! That's nice! What's my first stage ballistic arc looking like? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bud. I'm gonna go stuff my face with Pepperidge Fam. Alright, so let's do the throttle back here.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Throttle back, do a little bit of this. And oh, please. Okay. Fairing separation confirmed. What's the tonnage of your payload? I have a 288-ton payload on board. And do you feel scared? I do. Then I won't stop and falter. And if we throw it all away, things can only get better.
Discovery,
Whoa,
go at throttle up.
whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry. Eisenar, what's up, man? 40-month resub. Paralight had a 57-monther in there a second ago. Very nice. Okay, summer down now. Summer down now. Summer down now. Devs have great taste in music. Agreed. Oh, 106 by 97, guys. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. This thing shot 288 tons into a 100 by 100 orbit for the most part. And actually, that was a very inefficient ascent. Was LKL the goal for this vehicle? Yeah. That was very nice. Yeah, we actually did it. Hip, it made it on the second try, dude. I've never launched this rocket before. I built it in a day. I'm telling you, man, all that slaving over those damn launch pads really freaking paid off. Look at that thing. That's 288 tons, man. That's a monster. Even for Kerbal, that's really good. It's Kerbal X, Lone Wolf has all that I need. Yep. And I kind of hate you for it. Hey. Hate is a very strong word. You're pretty nice. Boom, got him. No, you're pretty nice. You hear that? You hear that, public? That's the sound of you roasting on the grill. The sizzle. Yeah, I know, Wolfie. I know. It's all good, man. Nobody's hating here. I understand that. Payload trusses. This could launch like 60 of those into space in one shot. Why was Triton made? Nova, oh, that's what you meant earlier. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I wanted to build a, payload separation confirmed. Word. I wanted to build a Neptune. I wanted to see how well Kerbal 2 takes to building a super heavy launch vehicle like Neptune, or like my KSP-1 version of Triton. It's beast, man. No, I mean, they work great. Yeah. 288 tons, dude. Here, let's get some reference for what's 288 tons. Oh, hi, truck. What's new with you? Let's try this. How about this? Oh, we could put 3 of them. No, 5 of them. Actually, this M1A2 SCP is 70... Yeah, we could put 4 of those. 4 of those into... Actually, those are short tons. Long tons is metric, so 6 times 4 is 24. Yeah, we could put 4 of them. 4 Abrams into space, no problem. Oh, hi, truck. Why build Triton? Basically doing... I built it as an end-all, be-all. Yeah. Gemstone 5 is good. We have Gemstone 5. I have my SLS-style booster, so the shuttle-derived one, and then we have Triton. I can put whatever the frick I want up into space. Honestly, this was just a test to see if I could make a super heavy launch vehicle, and Kerbal 2 took to it very freaking well. I'm actually super impressed. That's, because Triton is not a simple vehicle by any means. It looks really simple, but it's not simple to make. How many Abrams can Falcon 9 put into space? 0. Falcon Heavy could put 1. SLS could put 1. Maybe 2 with a better upper stage. Can the H2 ball fit in it? I may or may not have made it so that thing is designed to fit in there perfectly. Just putting it out there. How many tons is that? Yeah, so you want a little bit of frame of reference for how much this thing can launch into space. So that's 112 tons. That's 224 tons, right? It could launch that into space, provided I could get the balls to fit in the fairing. This thing could put that into space easily. Easily put that into space. Yeah. I mean, Nova, I'll be honest with you. I wanted to see if we could make a super heavy launch vehicle, but I'm also, excuse me. I'm also looking for a, I want to do that space station project, man. Make an extended fairing. Believe me, that fairing is big enough. Yeah, fellas, here. I'll show you the size of a Kerbal. If you want frame of reference for Kerbal size, the methane fuel tank right there, that's the size of a Kerbal in a spacesuit. This rocket is freaking gigantic. Yeah, that's a Kerbal in a spacesuit. Yeah, there you go, Doom. Can you load the Saturn V in for reference? We should put our ullage thrusters on this thing, too. Yeah. Yeah, dad joke. Oh, absolutely. Alright. Here, how about we load the Saturn 1B first? So, fellas, a little bit of reference here. Triton could launch the Saturn 1B into space. Yeah, the whole rocket, the whole rocket. Yeah, fully fueled, easily. Actually, yeah. Yeah, it could launch the whole rocket into space. Let's do that. Well, hold on. Yeah, that's it next to the Saturn V. Triton Heavy. Yeah, we don't need that. Yeah, that's the Saturn V. The Saturn V is tiny compared to this thing. It is a monster of a vehicle. What's the max payload? Willie, it could probably do... It does 288. It could probably do 300. I think it could do... We could probably do 288 tons with a boost back and landing, but I can't control the first stage right now. We'll get to that later. How heavy is your Saturn V? Oh, I didn't check. Damn. This with Saturn V as side boosters? That would be ridiculous, man. How much is my Saturn V? My Saturn V is 483 tons, so it could almost get the Saturn V into space. Close. Yeah, so guys, I built this because, you know, when the next challenge rolls around, it probably is going to be a good idea to have something like this just waiting in the wings. Could Triton make it to Duna? I mean, if the first stage... I mean, how much fuel are we using, dude? How much payload do we have? It's not going to make it to Duna with a 280-ton payload. No way. It's a good rocket, man. Empty launch? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, with an empty launch, I'm pretty sure you could. Yeah, Aqualex, it's probably what's going to happen. What about with a 100-ton transfer vehicle? Yeah, it could shoot a 100-ton transfer vehicle fully fueled at Duna, no problem. Yeah, you could probably shoot it through Trans-Duna injection. What's the TWR Sans payload? 1.2. Yeah. Yeah. Triton's a good rocket. Imagine what workshopping this thing. We could. I mean, yeah, with this much payload and that 10-meter fairing, dude, like, this thing is a monster. This thing is better than my Neptune rocket from Kerbal 1, and it's way less parts. Why does Starship keep the skirt instead of leaving it with the booster like Falcon 9? I believe the interstage is also the engine section for Starship Journey. So what the interstage would be is actually what like that's part of the engine structure. Any mass savings that could be done? Yeah, it's basically the engine shroud, dude. And it takes it with it because if you think about it, dude, so Starship... Hey, truck. Starship doesn't have any body flap like the shuttle did. So it has to find a way... There has to be a way to protect the engines during re-entry. So they need the tiles down there. So it has to roll with the interstage, dude. Yeah, if you look... Right here... That's the interstage, but the interstage acts also as the engine section and basically the aft bulkhead for the for Starship. See what I'm talking about? It's kind of the interstage is kind of integrated into the vehicle. Yeah, in that manner, it kind of works like Saturn V, but Saturn V pulled the interstage with it too, but then it jettisoned the interstage right after that. Starship is actually supposed to... Oh, piss it. It's supposed to be caught by this damn thing. Starship is supposed to basically do that, flip and burn, and then land on the catch arms. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that can't be done. What I am saying is that I'll believe that when I see it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll believe that one when I see it happen. You know, like, and I'm not trying to be skeptical. If anybody, like, I'm not trying to be a stick in the mud about it. If anybody can do it, SpaceX can. They have some pretty good experiences with flipping this thing over and landing. Yeah, the engines need protection on re-entry, sure. And they need some place to mount the aft wings to. See, you can't really tell from this angle, but the wing is right there. The wing, yeah, you need some contiguous structure to hold the whole back of the thing together. Truck frame. But then when you see it, you'll be saying, I don't believe it. Dude, Aqualex, I don't think I'm going to have words the first time SpaceX catches something, if that ever happens. I will not have words for what's going on. It'll be a Falcon Heavy scenario. So I'll probably just be like, it'll probably be like that. EJ's hype meter basically has a tilt. Like if anybody plays pinball, got crazy flipper fingers, you know what I'm talking about? You could tilt the machine and then it's just like that, you know. EJ has a hype thing. When I see stuff that's ridiculous, like absolutely insane, I will stop saying like, oh man, that's really freaking cool. That's awesome. Yes. Oh, okay. Like, there is a island of stability on the hype chart right there where I'm just like, huh, wow, that's cool. It's like in Ghostbusters 2 when the Scoleri brothers pop out. Wow. Oh my god, the Scoleri brothers. Booster. Yep. Why would they abandon 16 and 17? Change the architecture too much. Yeah, I know, Battle. I know what you mean. No, it probably won't be a growl yell. No, the full tilt, full tilt is after the growl. Yeah. Like, I'll be like, yeah, this is, oh, that's neat. Like, dude, even my stupid monkey brain has, like, a limit where my brain's like, is that happening right now? What do we do? I don't know. I've ran out of things to do, man. Oh, that's pretty neat. That's cool. All right. All right. Okay, so a couple of things here. I'm thinking put the ullage thrusters in 2 times symmetry instead of 3. 2x sim would probably be better. And then I could put ullage, I could put like an actual thruster control system on here. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, the hype processor, yeah, it would basically stop working. I'd be like, well, that's, you know what? That's pretty neat. You know that it's like the professor in Fifth Element when he first meets the Monochiwan. This is really amazing. Sleep. You know what I'm talking about. Who knows what I'm talking about? Multipass. Multipass! Yeah, she knows it's a frickin' multipass, alright? Anyway, we're in love.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Aziz Light! Hey, someone. What's going on, dude? If the catch tower doesn't do a little dance before catching, I don't want it. Alright, that's fair. So cities to wind down? No. We are not done here, sir. We are not done. No, we have to dial it in even more. It has to be more dialed. Okay? Let's keep upgrading, dude. I'll be, like, Doom, I'll be 100% honest. In my old Kerbal age, in my Kerbal old age, I've gotten pretty dang good at estimating how much time something is going to take. I'll be 100% real. This was very, very quick. I thought building out Triton for the rest of the day was going to take longer. I actually budgeted the entire day to mess with this. And yeah, that did, you know, we didn't need that. So yeah, let's upgrade it. Make it better. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger, all that I don't want to get sued, so I am going to change the lyrics. Herpa-derp is never over. Herpa-derp. I am going to change the lyrics. No, I'm going to add an attitude control system on my stage here. So we'll put some verniers on here so we can do a precise insertion. Half a chat heard that and went, what? What did you just say? I said, precise insertion. Flawless victory. Finish him. All right, so I have a feeling that we might need more than just three sets of verniers, so we're gonna do some work on this here. Or the part window could open without me clicking on anything. You know, that's good too. I don't want you here. Go away. All I'm trying to do is tell you to wait a minute. All I'm trying to do is make an MPEG. All I'm trying to do is tell you to wait a minute. Double verniers. What does it mean? Don't worry about it. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. All right. When you get a chance, check the Discord message that I just sent you. I'm busy. I'm busy right now. Jesus, Ben, I said I'm busy. Hendrick Motorsports won the appeal, so technically they didn't cheat. Okay, now I have Time Creeper. Which book is this one? Is this rocket reusable? I'm engineering it to land the first stage, RJ, if that's what you're asking. Hey, I missed the 625 SRBs. Titan Heavy boost to back sauce? Wait, what? I don't like these because it looks like I just attached them. Like I plopped them onto the side. Maybe we can make them not look like that. I wonder if this game's gonna, if the game's gonna get pissed if we put some wings, some little winglings in here. I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference, but you never know. I just don't want this to look like I just attached an SRB to the side, even though that is basically what I did. But hey, listen chat, it's not an SRB, it's an ullage thruster, okay? An ullage thruster, right? We're like classy Winnie the Pooh here, okay? Ullage thruster. What's the fuel source for the verniers? Liquid fuel and oxidizer, Awa. Fuse de tasme. Mm-hmm. Oui. Mon bazou. Your old car? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, that's what that's the name of a video game too. Why use two wings when you could stretch one to the right length? It's the inner stage. They're ullage motors, dude. This part down here is staying with the first stage. This part up here is staying with the second stage. Mon bazou means my old car. Yes. It's a video game, dude, about owning an old car, believe it or not. Yeah, guys, that's the Canadian version of my summer car. Yeah, you know what? That's not. I like it, but I don't want to mess with the arrow. That's fine. Can I see the first stage in its entirety? Sure. What is it landing on? You can't really do reuse right now in KSP like you can in KSP 2 like you can in KSP 1. I built this to be able to be reused later. You can't switch vehicles in flight or else the Kraken will eat them once they get more than 1,500 meters away. If you're in the atmosphere. Yeah. Alright, so let's try running on an optimized trajectory here. It sucks. It's only for now, dude. That ain't gonna last very long. It's only for now. I mean, the other thing is I might be able to get it to last longer if we put a probe core down there. I could go up in here, right, and just copy my avionics package. And the Kraken might not eat the thing if it has a probe core on it. Put an avionics package on there. Did that screw with our TWR at all? Nope. Okay, let's try our upgraded flight, our upgraded test flight again with verniers this time. I mean, we could put grid fins. I could put like placeholders for grid fins and stuff on this RJ if we want. It would look pretty strange, but yeah, cool. It's kind of interesting to me how, because my second stage ended up being so ridiculously small, but my first stage is really, really large, even though they're using the same tanks. Yeah. And in the future, the SRB ullage motor, I mean, we could use SRB ullage motors for the second stage. It doesn't really matter. But, yeah. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I didn't make it. I didn't even try to make MLV RJ. This thing will work, though. We could boost this thing back down and land, no problem. And I even have purchase for the legs. I mean, actually, yeah, the leg purchase would be there and there. And we could make some pretty cool looking landing legs out of procedural wings and stuff, which is actually pretty rad. But yeah, I would like variants of the engines, so where you can have a variant of the engine that doesn't have the skirt on it, like the aft bow tail. But yeah, you wouldn't be able to make something like this in KSP1 because I utilized the engine. I utilized the Mammoth 2. Yeah, there's only the Mammoth, and hang on, what was the Mammoth engine in? That's like the yeah, that's the 4-engine thing. So this rocket has 9 of those down at in the first stage, which is actually that's pretty cool. All right, sweet. I want to see it launch. I want to see it launch again, but I want to do something real quick. It's not going to be a full ridiculous pad. Just making a launch deck for it to make it look cool. Thanks, Journey. Yes, open up the parts menu that I do not need. See, the cool thing about this, guys, is that I could take a procedural wing and make a perfect... Oh, hang on. I need to try it. 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 I'm sorry. Yeah, hate me. That's fine. You'd be right. I don't remember Aqualux. I'm not sure. Procedural panels would really be useful. We didn't get that quite right. Oh, that's cool, man. Oh, you can do stuff like that. Hey, Builder, how am I today? I'm good, dude. How are you? This is how it begins. No. No. Yes, but no. Yeah, we are going to get stuck. That's not enough. We need to back this out. We need to back out the pad a little bit. We will absolutely get hung up. on the turbo pump out exhaust thing. This is sick. That's cool. Middle top, square from square wings as well. Wait, what? Nah. Make a tower? What is this? It's Triton, builder. Triton. It's a 10-meter wide rocket, dude. I built it in Kerbal back in the day, but it had a lot more engines in the first stage, a lot more shuttle motors, and you might have known it as Neptune. Triton is Neptune's bigger brother. Just gonna make a small pad. Chat's telling me to do it at this point. I can't be held accountable. Chat asked me to. Gangsta Chat made me do it. There we go. Score. I have a Triton in your save. It's bigger brother. I call it Zeus, because when you need to Zeus something into orbit. Alright, that's fair. You gotta Zeus it. Alright, so you guys wanted this, not me. It's missing a crawler transporter. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Well, I guess, I mean, I wanted to put KSP2 to the test, so I just didn't think we'd be doing it this way, but yeah, let's do it this way. Look at you being all smart. Yeah. I'm so smart I put the B in it, dude. Oh boy, the parts manager. The thing that I only need like once in a blue moon, but pops up every second. Hey, have you tried managing the parts? Here, allow me to just pop up. I don't need you right now. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna do it anyway. Thank you. Parts. It has to have levels, guys. Obviously. I don't think we'll be able to walk around on said levels, but it's gotta have them. You're not scared of FPS drops? Nah. Nah. Nah, we good. Hi, I'm Clippy. Can I help you with something? No. Oh, parts menu, not Clippy. Someone say parts? I see you're trying to build a launch tower. Would you want me to help? No! Clippy, go away. It is a pretty frigging tall launch tower, to be fair. That thing might just fall over when we go to launch this thing, guys. There's really no structure holding this thing up. Yeah, the game's starting to get really confused. We're at 646 parts, and it's about to be 700. This is the only way I could think of making this thing strong enough. Nice. Make the tower wider? Nah. Nah, I'm good. Alright, let's do it. Put it on the pad and do a flyby with the plane. I don't want to break my computer. Oh, the blinky light. Dang, you're right. We should put a blinking light up there. Crap. Put the strobes on it. That's a noise I always want to hear. Nope. Really wish I could see what's going on, game. That would be really useful. So I can at least know where this thing failed. No, my vessel isn't destroyed, you moron. Come on. If it was destroyed, it would be in pieces. It's not in pieces. What's that? Okay, it would be in multiple pieces, not one piece on the side, okay? Jeez. No, let's see. Where did, It had a structural failure somewhere. My guess is that it's probably the connection between the tower. Yeah, it's the connection between the tower and the launch clamp. That's all. really wanted to see that do its thing. It would be in pieces. Yeah, there was only one piece. It wasn't enough pieces. It wasn't enough pieces to constitute a RUD. Okay? It's Kerbal. If a part falls off, that's no problem. Damn game. Yeah, no, Corsi, the rocket snapped in half. I was trying to make a joke. The hierarchy didn't like that thing being there. The tower, it didn't like it. Once again, it's probably because I have like a 300-ton tower literally attached via, like, to the outside of one launch clamp. That's most likely what's going on here. Oh. No, I know what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. Strutting from the launch clamps breaks things. We knew that already. Yeah, strutting 2 launch clamps breaks things. I don't know why. Or strutting from the launch clamp 2 things breaks stuff. So, as long as we don't strut anything to the launch clamps, we're good to go. Maybe that'll work. You asked about that? Yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't see your message. Here, let's try strutting. I would really, really like to be able to turn this camera right now. Let's try strutting from panel 2 clamp. See if that does it. Can you strut to the ground? No. No, no, you can't. Vehicle stabilization system. A very primitive one, but one nonetheless. That might break everything, but let's try it again. Have you still strutted from the launch clamps to the other side of the tower? No, there's no other struts except for those. But I ran them backwards this time, dude, so maybe it'll make a difference. Who knows? You guys want the blinky? Fine. I don't know how I'm gonna change that, Doom, but yeah, whatever. Be alright. We'll be alright. Losing some frames there. It's just when you load up the parts menu, but yeah, we're at 664 parts. This is kind of ended up being a stress test for the game. Crazy 8. We'll see what happens. I built a launch tower next to my rocket because I hate myself. Yeah, mostly it's because of that. Yeah, Crazy 8, it's not. You get super lag when the parts menu opens up with a lot of parts in scene. That's all. What's SP525? I don't know what that is. Broke. It's the tower. Tower's breaking things. This thing's gonna pop. It's gonna explode. Will you stop telling me my vehicle's destroyed? Something is broken. Alright, let's get free lookout. So the tower got in the way of the tower. That's what happened. Now, why are we stuck? Not stuck on anything. it's not stuck. Something, it's reading another part in there. No, something's very, yeah, something's broken. I didn't see it, Rusty. I couldn't see if the strut was the problem there. Yeah, it was a static fire. That's what we were doing. Yeah, it's possible, Gene. It's possible. Yeah, those were a gamble. Those ones, the vehicle stabilizers, definitely a gamble. We won't have them this time. The other thing that I'm going to do is grab one of these, and I'm going to put this as a sub-assembly out here to make it so the tower moves the frick away. That should get the tower to move. Alright, let's see if that does it. It does look cool, though. There was one at the bottom that you saw. There shouldn't be any struts down there. Sure, Erudite, sure. Panels to the XL girders. Okay. It's the tower, guys. It's the tower. The tower isn't moving away. And if it is, it's not moving away fast enough. Hi, Midge. We're doing a Kerbal parts stress test. See how well Kerbal deals with a 750 part vehicle. It's not dealing with it very well. Why do you need a tower? Because I'm stress testing the game and I want to see what it does. It was the tower, guys. It was clipping with the tower. But what's annoying is now the tower is over there. Why is the tower over there? DJ Rusty, the struts that you were seeing are strutted to panels. They're not strutted to the rocket. Unless there's a strut down here that I accidentally attached to something. Also, 2 of my launch clamps are still connected. What's that? There's a strut over there. Why is that strut connected to that? Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's just it's those struts down there. Row 1 clamp is still extended. Oh, I saw it, Imanzi. Yeah, that's no good. So that should be fine now that the tower was out of the way. There's no more ghost struts, Doom. Yeah. It just doesn't like strutting to launch clamps, dudes. That's all. Alright. Let's try this now. See if Launchpad 2 fails us. Come on, Launchpad 2, don't let me down. The freaking tower! No, not that I know of, Supervod. Woosa! Woosa! The inconsistency is killing me. Why was the tower okay when we rotated the vehicle one direction, but why was it not when we rotated it another direction? Like, I don't... That doesn't make any sense. Alright, let's do that way. We'll rotate it 180 degrees. See what happens. Okay, game wants Launchpad 1. What's up, Bucket? You like what we did? The god saw your tower and said no. I don't know what that means, Escadas, but alright. Why does it move out of the way in every direction but the one I want? Did we lose anything? No. There we go.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Mike! It's just unoptimized right now, dude. Come on. Don't break. I thought you said you were rotating the tower. Oh, yeah, okay. It's a super nice test stand for what it's worth. All right. Based off of what we've seen previously, I think getting rid of the struts would be prudent. All of them. We know that struts and launch clamps do not play nice. So... for whatever weird freaking reason, we know they don't play nice. Hopefully that thing doesn't shake itself to pieces. Yeah, we could pull the whole tower with us, dude. So if a rocket didn't detach from its tower in real life and the failsafes don't work and it launches anyway, does it just rip the tower out of the ground? No. It'll probably melt the flame trench before anything else. But Escadas, that's really not a good way to think about it, dude. The reason why it's not a good way to think about it is because if the people that were in charge of said rocket that we're talking about in this catastrophic failure scenario had any idea, even the remotest idea of what they were doing, it would never even get to that point. You don't engineer like that. You don't put a rocket on a pad in real life and go, I hope this works. Yeah, it might work. I don't know. No. That's not really how aerospace does things. SpaceX does. Dear. Yeah, Atlantic, they do with test missions. The entire premise of Escadas's question is talking about like an operational rocket flight, which, yeah, you missed that part. I'm pretty sure. We're not talking about test flights like SN8, SN9, stuff like that. We're not talking about that. That's not the context of the conversation. The context of the conversation is like an operational mission. Like, I intend to put this payload into orbit, and my engines just went off without me asking them to do that. Does that make sense? Understand? I'm just more interested in what would happen. You'd melt the flame trench before anything. Yeah, the flame trench. Flame trench is only for a launch pad. That's the difference between like a launch pad and a test stand. A launch pad's only designed to take the flames for like a couple seconds. Maybe 6-7 seconds at best. You did a full duration firing in the flame trench on a launch pad that's not really designed for it. Yeah, you'll just roast everything down there. You'll run out of water with the sound suppressor, Escadas. You'll run out of water in... No, I forgot the kappa with my comment. Don't make my job harder than it is, man. And like, I was gonna be like, what the heck? We're not even talking about that. Go away. Shoo. Yep. Here comes the parts menu, guys. Here comes that. Oh, that super useful parts menu. I'm right-clicking on things and it's loading the parts menu. That's good. Super useful. I swear, man, it's the freaking Clippy of this. All right. Let's take all the struts out. 1 FP. Let's roll. Water wouldn't even make it to the rocket engines after about 1 to 2 seconds. I'm willing to bet that the pressure from the exhaust would just hold the water in the lines or straight up melt the lines in a matter of seconds. Monsieur, that's what I like to see, a big, proper rocket. KSP2 has dumbed the game down. Any crap flies now. Yeah. It's a big boy. It's 288 tons. But I don't think it's so much that they dumbed the game down, dude. I think it's that the game is in a really rough state, and they'll dial it in more, and it'll get harder to launch things into space later. The arrow is not dialed in. There's no re-entry heating in the game. They'll fix, you know, they're gonna mess with joint strength and stuff. Like, yeah, I think the game's kind of intentionally easy because they're just trying to get it going. Remember, it's early access. Not everything is there. You know what I mean? It's just, I mean, just a theory, dude. But yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, it's a big, proper rocket, man. So this is Triton. Triton is my super heavy launch vehicle. It can move 288 tons. It has a 10-meter fairing, 10-meter core diameter, and it's, well, it's about, well, this whole assembly is 93 meters, so I'm going to say that this thing's probably like 85 meter. But then again, yeah, I'd say about 85 meters tall, give or take. I'd say that's accurate. But yeah, man, wanna, you know, build it right, dude. It was tough because this is just a bunch of clustered fuel tanks inside of there, and it's got fairings for the fuselage. That's why it looks right. But yeah, it's tough. I got the rocket working, and I'm trying to stress test the game by building that launch pad next to it. We're at 576 parts. But I'm having some trouble. Something with the logic of having this whole thing in the scene. Yeah, Kerbal doesn't like it. Yeah, well, we won't have the pad. The payload will be that fish. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just built it to kind of stress test the game. I wasn't planning on doing this, but we had some spare time, dudes. Like, Triton worked on the second try. First try, it would have worked, except for the fairing being weird. The fairing karate chopped my rocket in half. Alright, ready? We know that the struts don't play nice, so we'll see. No. I'm just gonna duck. Tower went further than the rocket. So interesting thing that I noticed before the the whole wild, wacky, inflatable arm flailing tube man thing. There's still a strut down there. And I'm gonna go ahead and guess that the weird camera angles in the editor and basically not allowing me to focus where I want the camera to focus made it so I missed it, because there's definitely still a strut there. And if you noticed, the one that has the strut attached to it is the only one that's still in the connected position. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that that's probably why this doesn't work. Yeah, there's some kind of phantom strut on that clamp down there. Delete the clamp, delete the strut. If I delete the clamp, the whole tower gets deleted, Zan, because it's an 8x symmetry. What in the absolute frickberries is going on here? There's two of them. But I deleted this. Call the Bondulins, stronking Bamesnons. Go. It was the struts. that weird phantom unsymmetry symmetry strut thingamajigger. Cleared the tower. No need for a roll, we are already turned. I love how I'm going so slow, the game doesn't even realize that I've launched a rocket. It just went back to playing the somber music because we're not going fast yet. Part count? I don't know. I don't know what the booster is by itself. I think it's like 400 something or other. Once we get out of render range of that stuff, the part count or the frames will be better. Be out in the coming weeks, Stormy. Come on, baby. Dude, all the turbo pump exhausts out the sides look really freaking cool. It's 1.1 toothless. Yeah, that and we got a little bit of frame rate lag, dude. It's just because we're close to the terrain, guys. They have to redo PQS Plus. The terrain generation system is bottlenecking your CPU. How far are you projecting to go with this? It's designed to move about 300 tons into low Kerbal orbit, Bobby. With a smaller payload, it could go anywhere. Literally anywhere. Yeah, Triton. I built Triton basically so if we have another challenge come around, Bobby, and it's like, oh, send people to Tylo or something. I could just put one thing on the top of this and send it. We're good. How much does it cost? There's no costs in the game, Fritz. This rocket, Triton, could put my entire Saturn 1B into space, fully fueled. transonic. Supersonic. So if we're going, fun fact, if we're going with Kerbal scale here, Kerbal scale is about 60% of real life. If Triton existed in real life, it would be 16 meters wide. Actually, 15 meters wide. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, it'd be a 15-meter core diameter, and it would be 300 meters tall. Meters, not feet. Actually, no, it wouldn't be 385. It would be 250 meters tall. Yeah, so yeah, 15 meters wide, and we said that the rocket was about 85 meters tall, so 8 times 3 is 24, so 240 plus 15, so 255 meters tall, 15 meters wide. It would be absolutely monstrous. That, I mean, it'd be a big rocket. I don't think you could even make a rocket that big with current material science. Hey, Shadow Wolf. Is the display on the upper right what is the display on the upper right above the altimeter? This is vertical speed. That's a pressure indicator or atmospheric indicator. Heading on the compass. Velocity, throttle, staging. One of my Separatrons fires way too far, or way too long, but staging was good. Don't worry, soon we'll get that sucker back, and we'll bring him down and land the thing. That's normal. I'm just separating the payload fairing and making sure when they disappear it doesn't chop the vehicle in half. Yeah, see, they shoot down like that, and it did that to me before, and it chopped my vehicle in half. Like the fairing back was right here, and then it went down and sliced the thing out, sliced the thing in half on the first flight, dudes. So I throttled back so we can get up to AP here. Man, look at the ballistic arc for that first stage. Unbelievable. That's a long way, dude. That's almost to Kerbal. Unbelievable. How goes the new design? Squish, it's good. Triton is fantastic. It's a fantastic launch vehicle. Basically, you built an ICBM. It is intercontinental, and it is ballistic, but it's not a missile. It's a first stage. So it's an intercontinental ballistic first stage. That'd be a wild boost back burn. I wouldn't have gone that far down range, Aqualux, if we were saving fuel for the landing, you know what I mean? Which is why I'm pretty dang sure if this is done correctly, this thing should be able to, I should be able to boost back that first stage and get 288 tons into orbit. Shouldn't be difficult. Joking due to the distance. I mean, it is intercontinental, and it absolutely is ballistic. I have no control over that thing. Wherever it comes down, it comes down. It should, Lego, yeah. Okay, time to zap it. Yeah, see, this was a horribly inefficient ascent. I burned radial in with that fairing forever, dude. And this thing is, you're telling me this thing is gonna make this into, it's gonna make it into space. (110 by 104) with 500 delta V left on a superbly inefficient trajectory. That's pretty good, dude. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Isn't it just inefficient? It depends on how far the first stage goes down range. So lower orbit is basically full of space junk? No. There's my first stage. Ciao, come stai, Adam? What's up, dude? So lower orbit is basically full of space junk. No, lower orbit isn't full of space junk. The Earth's non-uniform gravitational pull and atmospheric perturbations, so basically flying too close to the atmosphere pulls you back in. Bull-eyed, she's a little rough around the edges, dude, but yeah, it's definitely Kerbal. Better than the original? It's early access, dude. So if we're gonna compare it to the original, we would have to compare KSP2 to like KSP 1.25 or something. Because remember, early access versus early access. You got to compare it to basically the first version of Kerbal ever released. And if we're comparing early access to early access, post-release date, etc., yeah, Kerbal 2 is way better. Yeah, like way better. First stage ballistically stabilizes really well, actually. I really wish we could see it, but the game just wants me to launch at night all the time. I'm speaking on visuals alone. If you're gonna talk straight graphics, KSP2 blows KSP1 out of the water. Yeah, like it's not even close. Which is ironic because right now they're using the same graphics system. Yeah, we wouldn't need that much to bring this sucker back down. Dude. Man, that thing did a lot of aero braking. Oh man, all I need is like 4 or 5 tons of liquid fuel in this thing. We could land this thing no problem. Yeah, Bolide, it's not bad, dude. Like I said, she's a little rough around the edges, man. There's a great deal of improvement that could be had here. Oh, there's the water. Man, only 150 meters a second delta V, and we could get this thing back down. Oh well. That looked exactly like Falcon Heavy, when Falcon Heavy Center Core missed the barge. Are you gonna put fins on it? I might. Actually. Yeah. No, no backwards compatibility, Reed. That'd be nice. You just made a sub. We made something, Yuzi. We made something. I don't know what it, I wouldn't call that a submarine, but so the good part is we figured out what was wrong. So that's nice. And the tower seems to be working well, but I'm going to go back to Triton 1F. And I'm going to get rid of the launch tower. For our frame's sake. We'll keep the plate though, because the plate looks cool. I don't think anybody in here is doing that, Pythos, but yeah. I mean, I can only speak for my stream, dude. Why cladding? Oh, that's just so it looks cool, Stormy. There's really no other reason. I don't need those. I just thought it looked neat. Now, the interesting thing is that that stage definitely came back down with... It definitely came back down with, with enough. Like, it flew on a high enough ballistic arc. I'm wondering if we could land this sucker out in the water. I mean, you give me some control surfaces, and I don't see why we couldn't. So we'd need an attitude control system. We can attach this to the ullage motor housing right here. Right. That's only gonna, we only need that to just change our attitude a little bit. Yeah, I don't like your attitude, chat. I'm gonna need you to check your attitude. You never like chat's attitude. Well, yeah, you're chat. I'm the streamer. It's my job to not like you. Alright, well, if we're gonna do this right... I'm going to need... medium control surface. Okay. I'm in mirror. Damn it. Now, is that what I clicked on, game? Alright, Wolfie. See you, buddy. Why attach inside? The outside Stormy is made out of fairings? I have nothing to attach to. There's nothing to attach to, man. You can't attach to fairings in Kerbal 2. Yeah, so I gotta go find the strongest part in this, which is, believe it or not, it is the fairing. Man, I've had a knot in my throat all day, dude. That's completely the wrong fairing. We should, you know what? We should be able to attach it to this one. Here comes the parts menu. How do you control roll in RCS trying to poorly replicate in KSP1? How do you control roll? I use the RCS for roll, and I use the control surfaces for pitch and yaw when I'm coming back in. We're not gonna need a lot, dudes. Seriously, this doesn't, you don't need a big grid fin. I think you need the control surfaces upside down. No, Mozzie, my brain, I landed so many boosters in KSP1, dude. I trained my brain to fly the first stage backwards. I did. Yeah, I can fly this thing backwards. It's not really that big of a deal. I don't know why it keeps putting the fairing up with the other fairings up there. Okie dokie. Alright. Let's do this. Now, I do need some fuel. We're gonna need some left over. I'm not sure how much, so what I'll do instead is I'll watch my staging velocity. We've been staging at like 850, 900. We'll check our staging velocity, basically the point where we shut the main engines off. Right? We'll check our staging velocity and we'll stage, I don't know, probably, let's say 800. 800 should be good. Now the other thing that I need to do is I need to go into the action groups here. Action grow. And we need custom 0. Then we need the engines. Actually, let's go custom. Custom 7. If the game decides to. You like the design? It's a good one. Oh my gosh, just watch this. What's this? No, 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 no. Come on, man. That's not good for it. Dude. 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 Okay. Okay. Oh. Yo. Come on, man. Hey, a city hopper. I flew on one of the... Dude. Yeah, using the reversers is no big deal. I mean, I don't know. You probably want to make sure there's nobody around. Yeah, using the reversers like that is no big deal. What's over here? All right, Adam. 3 minutes of aviation. The video is, well, 2:59. AA 730 or 767 300 ER suffers a tail strike at O'Hare. Okay, that's looking good. What happened there? What caused the thing to drop out of the sky? Did he stall? Wow. Okay. He pulled up? Dude. I mean, Adam, the thing dropped like a brick, dude. Oh yeah. He just like a little, like this, just a little bit of that, and the thing went. Oh man, yowzas, dude! If you were sitting in the back of the plane, you probably heard that. You probably heard this noise. What is this? This is an Airbus. Is that a 3D camera? Oh, Oh, okay. All right. All right. You got this. That's a little fast, don't you think? This feels really fast. Maybe I don't know what I'm looking at. It could just be the 3D camera. Nobody wants to watch a French pilot on a French plane. What was the Airbus thing? Hold on. Nah, that's got it must have been the field of view on the 3D camera. That looks like he's coming in really fast, but yeah, no, it's the 3D camera. Dude, this is... Doesn't the first one have a tail strike bumper? Yeah, I think it does, Aqualex. I don't know. Let me take a look. We saw the 747 wheelie. Jeez. Okay. Okay. You want to see why this is like, watch the wings. That could be heat distortion, but the wings are kind of doing this. They're kind of like, okay, all right. Yeah, that's not heat distortion. The outer wings are like, why are you doing this, man? You know, why are you doing that? Plane's older than us. Oh, it's a 747, dude. It could be 50 years old. It don't matter. Probably flies great. 747, man. You can't lose. It's the best plane ever made. So we do this in the CH-47 and then reverse direction. Yeah, right. Yeah, the thing can just go. I remember you tell me about that. I remember that, dude. Yeah, that's pretty rad. Custom 7. All right. So we want to shut off. Switch that to an engine toggle. Switch that to an engine toggle. No, not that one. Yes, this one. Yes, that one. Hey, Marks. What's going on? Okay. Now we need custom 8. And then we land on the center motor. Wet landing. The fact that that thing didn't dig into the water is kind of a miracle. Like, the fact that she didn't go right into the water right there and it kind of water skied across that lake is pretty freaking impressive. Because, yeah, that's... if it dug in, there'd be no plane left. I mean, I'd assume that looks like it's going across a lake. Jeepers. Yeah, that thing's junk. That thing's a write-off. Ever see this? What's up, Flyboy? Yeah, we saw this. Sad. She wants to fly. She wants to fly. You gotta let her fly. Southern Air, what the frick? You gotta let her fly. Even the dead one over there is trying to fly. Look. See, that other plane's like, I'm still good. I can fly. Look, my wing, it's working. What's that, Maz? What's Urban up to? Hold on. Alright, one more link and then I want to get back to flying the rocket, dude. We gotta see if we can land this thing.
This is going to be a tough one. I've got enough runway, but that's most of the speed gone. Yeah, use the burn.
Oh, God! Okay, okay. Alright, 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 alright.
Oh, shoot. I think we're going to be okay. We're just going to have to
Stop.
hope that it stops.
Stop.
Looks
Stop.
Good.
Stop.
I can up the braking force if needed, but I think she's going to roll to a stop. Using every...
Yeah, dude, he's got too much pitching moment. You don't even, I don't think you need that much deflection. I think that's too much. Oh my God.
This is going to be a tough one. I've got enough runway.
Yeah, but he got it. Hey, any landing you can walk away from, man. It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? Where are your parents? Okay, one more thing with the action groups. I need to go back into AG7 and... There we go. All right, cool. yeah, right at him. All right, let's see. Speaking of landing, we're going to try to get this thing out into the drink. Why does it always do that? Alright, ready? Okay. AG6. Don't want those on the way up. Oh, there we go. Alright, cool, yeah. They're not my regular action groups. I forgot about that. near the tower, go for hamster program. We rolled a little too much. Not the contrails, man. Side slip. Bad side slip. It's good. Alright, looking good. I got it back online. Look at that thing, man. She's a beast.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Gotta figure out some missions for this thing. Hey Nick, 50-month resub. Thank you. Just thinking about how much fuel we probably need left in the first stage to land it. This could be an Eve Explorer, fit it with a heavy-duty rover. Could. Yeah, I think Kerbal 2 is good. Kerbal's in for a restart here in a second. Yeah, Rick, we could get this thing going real good, man. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if somebody plays the VOD back at like 2 times speed, it'd be in real time. That's a good point, DOD. Vehicles transonic. No, Dead Scum, this is way bigger than the Saturn V. My Saturn V is as tall as my first stage. This is Triton. Triton is gigantic, dude. It's a 10-meter core, and it's 85 meters tall. Titanic. I don't know why it wants to roll. I'm not commanding the vehicle to roll. How did you get the tanks in that diameter? There's clusters of 5-meter tanks, Yum, and their fairings are surrounding them, dude. It's not a dumb question at all, man. Yeah, they're symmetrical. Yep. This ascent was crappy, guys. I gotta stop. It's not gonna do it. Sorry, dudes. We're going too fast, too low. I'm gonna restart it. Sorry, I know this is taking forever. Is it a control point issue? No, it's the control surfaces, and I screwed up the trajectory. I screwed up the trajectory because it's hard to see what the vehicle's doing because everything's in slow motion. I can't tell where the vehicle's going, and before I see it go too far, I have to manually correct, and then it overcorrects it. Yeah. That and those things, I don't know, man. Those things are doing some weird stuff. But yeah, Yum Food, these are just fairings. It's just a bunch of fairings stacked on top of each other, and my tanks are inside of the fairings. It actually makes it super aerodynamic because everything is inside of fairings. Looks pretty slick though, right? I'm gonna give Kerbal a restart here, and then we'll go. Daytime launch when? Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, the game only wants to launch at night for whatever stupid reason. Jeez, Kerbal. What the heck did we do? Yeah, Adam. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Fly the instruments, not your pants. Okay. Yeah, Farron. Yeah, Bernoulli does that. Yeah. Yeah, if you use wings, it'll start making it just do this. I'm pretty sure those are control surfaces, dude. Alrighty. You know what? I'll take these parts off just for performance sake. Doesn't make that much of a difference, Adam. It's a CPU bottleneck, man. There we go. Yeah, we're getting a little bit better frames than we were before. She's good. There we go. That was close. It's a lot of parts, Jack. You gotta bear with me, man. This thing is big. It's a big rocket. It's hard to look at the scale with nothing to frame, with no frame of reference. Those are Mammoth engines, dude. I have 9 Mammoth 2s in the first stage, and they look small compared to the rocket. There's a lot of parts in this sucker. You know what I mean? This is a big rocket. It's 10 meters in diameter. It's made out of clusters of 5-meter tanks inside of fairings. She's a biggin'. And I'm gonna see if we can land this. See if we can land her. You need to adjust the gear ratio. Yeah. That's what she said. Damn. Lander hardly knew her. Oh, it's totally doable in KSP-1, but in KSP-1 this rocket would be even more parts because I don't have engines as powerful as the Mammoth 2 engines. Those Mammoth 2 engines are very nice. Yeah, if you guys want Triton, I'll throw it up on my Discord craft sharing if you want. It's a good rocket.
Discovery.
Literally worked on the first try. It's because it's almost like I know what I'm doing. Almost. Yum, food please. Love the channel. Thanks, Yum. Right on, dude. Yeah, if you want to see how I built it, the last 2 streams. So the beginning of yesterday's stream, I started with nothing. So it's yesterday's VOD for about 4 hours, and then today's VOD basically from the start. Yeah. Actually, after the SpaceX launch is really when I put the whole thing back together, but yeah. just yesterday and today's VOD. Scrub around those. Did you see how I put this thing together? This is a much better ascent. Yeah, we didn't tip over too fast. Right on. Nice. I love that crackling noise. BA2C. Yeah, I kind of see it. We're supersonic. I have a rocket that's similar to this. I made Triton in KSP-1 Farron, but it had overclocked overclocked F1 engines from making history. I used a Cal controller to basically take the F1 style engines, like the Saturn V making history parts, and I used those to make Triton. Yeah, I have it, but it doesn't really get you very far. Yeah, I made them produce like 300% of what they make out of the box. Okay, let's get my staging up a little bit higher. Okay, that's good. Miko. Oh, wait. Our AP is still in the atmosphere, isn't it? It's probably gonna delete the stage. Oh, I hope it doesn't. I'm trying to save myself some fuel. Let's see. Let's see if it deletes it. If it deletes it, we're gonna have to try again. Huh. Oh. That's my Neptune rocket survey. Yeah, my Neptune rocket is based off of SpaceX's BFR. Yeah, that was too much, guys. We have to get that first stage flying with an AP higher than 70. It's because we're in the atmosphere, dudes. That's the reason. Well, let's just kind of evaluate, see if we can evaluate some performance here on the stage. Are these 100-ton payload? 288. That's the full-sized S5 512 tank. Triton's payload capacity to orbit should be ballpark 300 tons. Why did I choose that? I know someone's gonna ask. And if not, you were thinking it. Why did I choose that? Well, I originally wanted to be 500 tons. But I got to thinking, you know, a 500-ton lifter would be good in KSP-1 because you could just launch a ton of fuel in space and make a nice fuel dump, right? Now, then I thought about, well, okay, I could still do that, and 500 tons would be great for that. But if I'm launching 500 tons with a 10-meter fairing, we're most likely not going to be launching fuel at all. We ain't going to launch fuel. Liquid fuel and oxidizer, that is. We're not going to launch methane. We're going to launch hydrogen. Hydrogen's a lot lighter. A lot less mass to move. So I was like, okay, 300 will do us just fine. Because with that 10-meter fairing, even how big the damn thing is, there's no way I'm getting, all that into space. There's no way I'm filling the whole thing up with hydrogen and getting it into space. That would be silly. What's your prediction for the Starship orbital test? Matt, if that thing gets off the pad, I will be very impressed. I think it will, but yeah, when it does. Yeah, see, we lost a ton of first stage performance, dude. And to the point where we're not even going to make it into orbit. Okay. Not good. Not good. We need that extra performance out of that first stage. Didn't notice the TWR was a little low on the ground there. It's just the simulation firework. The payload and my thrust, the thrust has not changed. The propulsion and the payload has not changed at all. Our TWR is the same as it was basically when I put the ullage motors on, dude. It's just your imagination, dude. Boosters? Well, Tyler, when patch 2 comes out, you'll be able to control the first stage. The Kraken won't eat the first stage like that. So it's kind of good to know that the Finn's dragging us down. No, Atlantic, I think I just stopped the first stage way too early. I left 120 tons of fuel in there. We don't need 120 tons of fuel to land. Did you correct the staging engines? Oh. No, I didn't. Thank you for telling me. Or thank you for reminding me. Thank you very much. Kraken eating the first stage. Well, Tyler, we separate from the stage, right? And when you separate, if it gets out of render range, like if it gets far enough away, the game deletes it. It thinks it's debris. Right now, they're going to fix that in the future. So in KSP1, the game would eat any debris or any vehicle that you're not controlling that goes below 25 kilometers off the surface, it'll delete it. But in KSP1, right, you could control 2 vehicles flying through the air at once as long as they were within 20 kilometers of each other. So what I would do in KSP1 is I would separate the second stage, fly it, separate the fairing, switch back to the first stage, turn the first stage around, boost it back and land, right? Boost the thing back, right? And actually, before I landed, I would switch back to the second stage, circularize, switch back to the first stage, and land it. I could land boosters back on the pad at KSC, in KSP1. And I'm setting this vehicle up to be able to do something very similar to that. Yeah, I'm setting it up to do something very similar to that. It should be able to do it. Can you adjust the fairing set force? It's maxed out, Adam. Yeah. I didn't know an order to Toyota by the U.S. military is what pushed them into the passenger car market. What? Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's in case Soyuz has to do an emergency landing. Yep. Take the key, put into hole, open hatch. Yep, that's inside a Soyuz parachute. That's the parachute compartment. That's cool. Yeah. Neat. Truck frame. Alright, guys. Well, hey. Fair yeah. Guys, actually, it's 9 o'clock. We can work on the trajectory for this tomorrow. Yeah, we'll mess with the trajectory for this. I'll see if I can land one. It's late and there's a SpaceX law. It's getting later, and I got to get up in the morning to work on the truck, and I also have to. We got to get up, and I got to start streaming early tomorrow too. At 10 o'clock is when I'll start streaming. That's 2 hours before my normal start time. Because we got a SpaceX launch. There's Falcon 9 Block 5. It's Transport Tracking Layer, Tranche 0 Flight 1. I have no idea what that mission is, and I'm going to go do some homework and read up on it. Yeah. Got to watch your video, too. Of course. I still have it over here. I didn't click out of it. It's right here. Listen.
On similar size brakes, you know, Cobra brakes on.
See? I think I forgot about that. I don't forget about that. I don't forget nothing. My brain's a steel trap. I have no idea why. All right, let's see who we can raid. Adam, that's a car that SVO built. We were talking about it at the beginning of the stream. You mean you forgot why? Yeah. What do you guys want? So Italics is playing Dredge right now. I have no idea what that game is. And then Tommy is playing Wild RP. You want Tommy? All right, cool. Let's go see what he's up to. Yeah, Middle Ditch. Thanks for another knowledge-filled day. I got you. And there will be another knowledge-filled day tomorrow starting at 10 a.m. All right? So I'll see you guys then. Let's go raid Middle Ditch and see what he's up to. Boop. Shoot the raid over there. Go post panels in his chat. Say hi. He's a good dude. He won't bite it. At least I don't think. Ah, Will. Come on. You're too good to me. I'm just reciprocating the commodity of time that you give me. Go see what he's up to, guys. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. 10 a.m. SpaceX launch. Be there or be cubed. Bye.